let's start with medical. Hardy, Irving, and Prosper, and Kai Jones are out.
Jason, you've played in emotionally heightened games before. Just given your experience, what's the message that you give to your team before they take the floor?
Yeah, I think to embrace it. It's great that, there's a lot of attention as we get healthy here. This is a great test for us. The Lakers are playing at a high level. Luka is playing at a high level. So this is a great test, and defensively and offensively, understanding getting some bodies back. And so hopefully as we go forward here, we can be ready for the play-in game.
You mentioned getting some bodies back. Obviously, Dante Exum is available tonight. Just what are you expecting from him in the probably limited time that he'll be available?
Yes, it'll be very limited. So we'll see how that goes. Had a great workout this evening, but we'll see if he gets on the floor tonight.
Jason, when he got hurt, I know that the press release said he would be reevaluated in 4 weeks, so he's ahead of schedule. Surprised are you that he's even in a position to give you anything?
Yeah, I think it's hopefully this is a sign of good things to come, because of what the injuries and for him to be a week ahead. He wants to play. The character of Dante, unfortunately, has broken both hands, right? And so to be able to come back a week early is good, and it's much needed for us if we want to have any success going forward.
You guys have already played against Luka since the trade, but with him coming here, how much? What are you expecting tonight in terms of emotions and just a heightened sense of anything?
Yeah, I think there will be a lot of emotions. I mean, for fans to be able to say hi or say bye, unfortunately with the trade, they didn't get that opportunity, and so I think it's going to be a lot of emotions. But you're talking about one of the best players in the world on one of the biggest stages that's always delivered. So I don't expect anything different.
Jason, just how has the organization been tested since the trade with AD going down and then Kyrie getting hurt? And what's sort of been the resolve that's been required of you guys as an organization to kind of handle everything that's been thrown your way?
Yeah, I think that's a great word, tested. Being able to keep things together, keep pushing forward. I know we use the next man mentality a lot. We almost ran out of guys. But when you look at the position that we're in, a lot of credit comes from those guys in that locker room. Being able to have character, to be able to play, winning didn't change. No matter who was in the uniform, we try to put our best foot forward. We never complained. And we find ourselves in the playing game. And so as we get healthy here, hopefully we can find ourselves in the playoffs. But we know what's ahead of us. We have to win 2 games on the road as of today, if that's possible. But I think when you look at, there's some great stories when you talk about our two-ways, being able to play at the level that they did to be able to help us win. Clay being a veteran, never wavered, just continue to come to work every day and help the younger players. And he put his best foot forward. That 2.5 quarters of Houston was electric, kind of like what tonight's going to be. So we've kind of seen what the electric, but I think you talk about that group from coaches to players. No one budged. We just kept going forward to find a way to win, and that's where we are today. And I think you give those guys a lot of credit. They came to work when it was easy to let go of the rope, and no one let go of the rope.
Coach, for fans who are still really upset about this trade, maybe feel, I can't think of the right word, hopeless or whatever, it's kind of dramatic about it. Would you tell fans about the state of this team and its future without 77?
Yeah, I think with 77, there's a lot of hope, right? With Luka, there's a lot of hope. This is a business. It happens, right? Trades happen. This won't be the last trade. Some are comparing it to Babe Ruth, which is kind of cool. But like when you look at just the business of sports, change happens. But when change happens, it's the ones who can carry on and keep moving forward. Those are the special people, right? Fans are going to be fans. They have a right to boo. They have a right to cheer. Hope is still in that locker room. AD is not a bad player. I think he's top 75, if I recall. Has won at every level. There's different opinions of how things were handled. That's always going to be a conversation. But when you see those guys in that uniform with the Mavericks, those guys play hard and they play together and they're trying to find a way to win. And so there's hope. There's still hope. And there will be hope 10 years from now because the league will continue to go. That train doesn't stop for anybody. And so just understanding that the fans will come to grips with this, that we're going to have a chance to win a championship here hopefully soon. And we believe in Nico and Patrick that they're going to do the right thing to put those pieces, in that locker room to give us that chance.
As a young player on this team, what opportunities can they take away from playing in a game like tonight, and how are you looking to them to respond to the emotions and just the anticipation of this game?
Yeah, I think, embrace it. You got to have fun. It's come a little bit earlier than the play-in or playoff, so enjoy the atmosphere. It could be a road atmosphere. It could be a home court atmosphere, but enjoy it and understand that you're going to be in this situation in less than 10 days, in Sacramento. Thanks.